Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to give a quick overview of the Rack Pinion Mate in SolidWorks. Here we have the assembly we used for our Gear Mate tutorial. We're going to reuse it for this one, and mate a rack to the blue gear in the assembly. To add the rack in, we're going to go and hit the drop-down menu under Insert Components, select Insert Components. Since the rack is open in another window, we just have to click it in the Open Documents box and click anywhere in the assembly to plop it in. Now we want to restrict the degrees of freedom for the rack and put it into proper position. So we are going to mate the back face to the face of the wall here. Hit the green checkbox. We're creating a coincident mate. We also want to mate the bottom face of the rack to plane 1, which I set up ahead of time to put it at the correct pitch diameter for the blue gear. As you see there. Again, that's another coincident mate, and we're going to hit the green checkbox. Now we just have to make sure as we did with the Gear Mate, I'm still in the mates, let me exit out of that. As we did with the Gear Mate, we need to make sure the teeth are in proper alignment. This is strictly a cosmetic thing. That's close enough for government work. Okay, let's zoom out so you can see everything. Alright, now to create the mate, we're going to go to the Mates icon in the Command Manager, expand out the mechanical mates, and select the Rack Pinion Mate. For the rack, you need to select an edge on the rack that travels in the direction the part will traverse. So we'll select this bottom edge here, because the rack is going to be moving along the x-axis in the assembly. For the pinion gear, we are going to select the hub of the blue gear here. You have two options. You can either enter in the pinion pitch diameter or the rack travel per revolution. The rack travel per revolution is basically the circumference of the pinion pitch diameter. You also have the option to reverse the mate if needed. We'll keep the selection at the pinion pitch diameter and set it to 2.5, which is the pitch diameter of the blue gear. And hit the green checkbox. Well, let's see how we did. Let's just move the gear up. We have a problem. The the rack is moving in the incorrect direction. To fix this, we just have to reopen the mate and select reverse. And hit OK. Let's see how we did here. Okay, the rack is now moving in the correct direction with the gear, but the alignment for the teeth went slightly out of whack. So what we're going to do is actually get out of this. We're going to suppress the Rack Pinion Mate. This will allow us to move the rack as we need, and we're just going to put that back into alignment. That's close enough, and unsuppress the mate. Now, as we move the gears, the rack moves along with it. This has been a quick tutorial on the Rack Pinion Mate. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to get notifications about future videos. And be sure to check out the other great SolidWorks tutorials on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.